she just had. Definitely a very, very biased, journal entry, or rather,
Okay.
entry.
So what would she end up writing?
Deranged, possibly corrupt, not mayor, sheriff.
Watch your words. Watch your words.
Belligerizes and
And
verbally
unfortunately, that's already been caught on video because I'm recording this.
and physically assaults innocent bystander.
No, I was saying when he said mayor, I was like,
No,
don't say
yeah, I
that.
know. I correctly thou so.
No, just missing. Okay.
But yeah, she would just be writing a very, very much that perhaps you could argue biased or entirely incorrect statement on with the whole thing with the sheriff and how he punched the shit out of Arthur and shit. Using acronyms such as possibly corrupt, deranged, also bringing up the fact that tried to bribe Arthur. It's just stuff like that. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Good story, not a good look though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this should be pretty good. Mm-hmm. Let me get a preliminary sketch here. Should just be writing try to write a physical description of the sheriff.
Well, you did end up seeing his appearance. He is around middle age of mid-30s. Pretty tall, around like 7 foot 3 or 2. He had long shoulders, gray hair with grayish blue eyes, whitish tan skin with tattoos, from what you last remember. And he was pretty well built, but not too built, but pretty fit, and for his age.
Alrighty. Yeah, that should about do it. Where the hell everybody else ran off to? Ain't no way in hell I'm checking out no fucking shadows. People are clearly crazy. You know, this is why the government should really put more funding into mental health institutions. I swear, people in this place are fucking insane. Should probably find something to do. Who the hell would be able to tell me something about this place? I really don't want to talk to that sheriff. Clearly fucking crazy. Let me see. Who the fuck? Shit, I can't think of anything. Fuck would. Uh. Cough, cough. DM. It would be a shame if you accidentally said someplace that you wanted me to go. That'd be crazy.
Should I step in now?
Oh no, I'm blanking on ideas here.
I mean, I don't know. Rude wants you to step in.
And you're still a bit Um, since you're a bit of an outsider of this town, you aren't really sure of what to do at that point. The only thing I would end up saying when it comes down to it, you do see like places you might end up going. You might be able to get to the tavern. There's a library, a small community library, and a convenience store as well.
Yeah, perfect. Go to a library because a library would have a lot of books, and books have knowledge, and knowledge can teach me more shit. So yes, I'm going to go to the library.
That, that's not the character you're playing.
I know this is me doing this voice because it's that character.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right.
I would end up mentioning this as well, since since it would end up making sense. This would have been the day after what happened with Alistair, so just to point that out.
Mm.
So was that last word? I didn't catch the last word you said.
This would be a day after Alistair ended up passing out in the woods. So
Mhm.
God. All right. Dutifully noted, and I will take a long rest for that, even though I didn't use anything.
you don't need to use a lot of.
I mean, why not? I mean, if it's gonna be the next day, I would like to sleep. I would not like a point of exhaustion.
Alright.
Yes. So as the next day, I would go to the library.
Oh yeah. Right as you, gosh darn it, throat. As you do end up separating to the library. It is pretty well furnished and well kept. You don't see anybody around, but you do end up seeing a little sign on a register that says 24-hour library. But make sure to leave cash for funding for the camp, or if you end up wanting to buy a book, they'll be added onto the founding for Blood Moon. So
Does it state does it state as necessary or of
as an
choice?
option, as an optional thing to do.
Okay.
Say, I'm sorry, I'm kind of zoning in and out, so I apologize.
Hey, you're good. You're good. Suppose yeah, with that I suppose Cassandra would pull out her wallet and will put $1 in the thing.
Just like in New York.
Exactly. Can't say I didn't contribute.
So, if you're gonna look around about, it will be an investigation or perception.
Yes. Specifically, she is. I'll use perception, but yeah. Specifically, she will be looking for books about the Blood Moon event itself.
Repeat that? You cut out on my end.
Oh, okay. 22, by the way. But yeah, I said she will be looking for information and just more of an explanation for the Blood Moon event itself and what it's about and things of that accord.
Since you ended up getting a 22, um, you do end up looking around for a bit, just going through each bookcase, scrolling right through each shelf, but you do end up managing to find a book, a pretty big book with an old leather binding on it that did end up having a single wording of history of New Blood.
Perfect. She will take the book and begin to read it.
So, what page would you end up stopping at? Because it's a pretty big book, about like 49, 59 pages in. I'm just asking.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
How much are you reading?
How big is the book?
49 to 59 pages.
Oh, that's not that much. Yeah, she'll try to read through the whole book if she can.
Okay. Roll 1d100.
All right. Oh, no, not that one. This one. That's a 41.
A what?
41.
21 or 41?
41.
41. Yeah, you end up you would end up stopping at 41. But when it comes down to it, you did end up getting some information about how the town came to be and how it was originally built by Eli Thornton.
Write that down.
All right. Eli Thornton?
Eli. E-I-L. And then Thornton with Thortin.
Okay.
When it comes down to, again, with the book itself, is definitely old and still well kept, but it's just the binding itself, it's just a bit kind of on the loose ends of breaking apart. But since you did end up stopping at 41 pages, you did end up, again, since you end up getting information about the original owner of the town itself, later on, there was a bit of hints of Willow being put into the mix of that information as well. Because, for one, the thing that you did end up noticing for a bit, since you are like reading through the pages, is that Willow was adopted into his family. And when it comes down to doing so, she was put into a will of being the next successor of the town. But that never really explained, as it pretty much continued on a bit more until you end up stepping on page 41, that you did end up finally be able to manage to get a page that does explain a little bit about the festival of Blood Moon. Blood Moon is a tradition that would end up bringing people together, such as tribes, clans, or families, to celebrate the bloodline and the heritage of their history. But when it comes down to it, there is a little line that is actually a bit odd to you, because it did lead on to in between two lines of amplify and protection, which is a bit odd, but other than that, basically the rest of the information that you end up reading on this page tells you that the Blood Moon Festival, or the town that was pretty much ended up being taken over by Willow, was meant to bring the traditions back, to teach people what the old history was meant to be, before it ended up being stricken from the books. Yeah, that's what you end up finding.
Alright, just writing that down. Okay. Alright, yeah, alright, got it.
I'm gonna end up asking Sass.
Yes.
I'm just asking you this because it's just me thinking, wouldn't Cypher end up coming back into the town at some point?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm asking because I remembered that she did at one point wanted to get into town to get information about the town now.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, sure do.
well, yeah, I'm gonna let you step in for a bit if you want.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, Sandra would step into the library and see the sign and grab a few books into the collection, look around. Oh, Miss Reporter, didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, well, hello, Madam Cypher.
Mm-hmm. Doing some light reading?
Yeah, just finding more about the whole festival thing. Strange if I do say so myself, but not my place to quite judge.
Well, no. What have you found so far?
Well, to give you a short summary, it's not too much of a read, less than 60 pages, but from what I've gotten so far uh, there's this, I just read, which I'll read off what I got for you. I take very shitty notes, so you heard what she read too, but
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, you can just say you summarize what you read.
yeah, because I take very crappy notes. The notes make sense to me, but to most other folk, they could be described as scattered and all over the place in important detail.
Chicken scratch is what they call it.
No,
Anyway.
no, I actually know it's artichoke. This is a jump problem, not a. Not
Yeah. Anyway, she's like, oh, this is interesting. Hmm.
There's a bit more of the book that I haven't quite gotten into, but I was about to see if there's any others that might be able to go into a bit more detail.
You know, the best place to get what's going around, to get the local gossip, is the bar or tavern. You know, when they start getting into their cups, well, people can't help but to talk.
I suppose, yes. Yeah, I've never been much of a drinker, much more than wine, but I suppose couldn't hurt.
Hmm. And I'd be glad to accompany you if you want.
Well, it wouldn't quite bother me none. An extra helping hand could be nice.
As long as you don't mind being seen around with the tea, right?
Doesn't bother me none. Seen plenty of folk, plenty of states.
Alright. Oh, let's go then. You'll probably notice that she's wearing a very nice necklace around her neck that just looks like she shouldn't be able to have something like that.
Oh, and madam, I must inquire. Where did you procure such a necklace? I don't recollect you quite having it before.
Uh, well, it was a gift.
From whom?
Oh, uh, Willow? The mayor.
Oh, that's most interesting.
Yeah.
You should
Uh,
just pull out her book and start writing before you even finish talking.
you're not gonna put. Hey,
Oh heavens, no, I would never. It's none of my business.
alright. Uh, just a word of warning. The sheriff and his boyfriend don't really like what you're doing, so be careful.
Oh, don't you worry nothing, doll. I'm pretty hard to kill.
I'm not gonna kill you. Yeah, we're gonna head towards the bar. I don't think they're gonna kill you. They're just, well, that whole situation that happened in the sheriff's office. Like, you do know that, like, I know I'm new here too, but I kinda caught on quick that that's a normal thing with the warrior community.
Oh yeah, indeed, indeed. I should really call my boss about that. I'll call him later.
But yeah, since you're a reporter, what type of reporter are you again?
Hmm?
Are you an investigative journalist or?
Well, really depends what my boss requires of me. As you know, I've been a very popular public news anchor. I've been a private journalist. I've written stories. I've found the scoops. I just kind of do whatever my boss tells me. He's a he's a demanding fellow. He's one of them rustic types, farm bred. You know the type, but he respects a good work effort.
Alright. Oh, so then I imagine that you're here trying to investigate the disappearances, yeah?
Yes, but not only that, it's also, as I said prior, a lot of folks from old New York, they, well, you know, well, the folk there, they, it's the, it's that time of the year where they kind of got their their intrigues in a more in spookish things, and this little place has got a lot of spooky stories, and people want to know more about those stories, and it's it's a good time for those to journalize and write about those kind of topics. Really lures in a lot of good viewers. So that's another reason why I'm also here.
I mean, if you want spooky stories, go to haunted houses.
Well, I'm not bloody suicidal now, dear. Can't quite say.
I'm just saying, places that small towns like this don't want bad reputations from stories like that.
Well,
They don't want to be known as the spooky town or the town where bad things keep happening.
well, they should take that up with the people. I'm just the messenger.
Yeah, but you also control the message.
Um, but during your guys' conversation, since you're heading towards the bar, you do notice that as you like walking up to the door, but I would assume Cypher would end up stepping in, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, she'd open the door and, hold after you.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
So, but yeah, as you end up stepping in, it is a pretty well kept and pretty well built establishment. Well kept furniture, floors well kept, and when it comes down to their two sides of the building, two bar counters, Cypher, you would end up immediately recognizing that of Alex. Pretty much just working at one of the bar tables, cleaning at it, as you see a little black shepherd husky at her side.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
Cypher will kind of lean closer to Cassandra, point her out. You see the bartender over there?
Mm-hmm.
The Tieflin woman?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that guy, Arthur? The one that got hit by the sheriff?
Yeah, yeah.
He took her home last night.
Very interesting. She's just gonna slowly grab her notebook again.
Now, that's a freebie right there, but you didn't hear that from me.
Oh my
Didn't hear what from
gosh.
whom? Didn't hear what from whom?
Now, don't bring it up if you want to talk to her, because she's a Spitfire, and she was about to chuck a brick at somebody last night.
Very interesting. Okay. She's just writing. This is just what she's writing. She's not saying something about hothead, violent to possible customers.
My goodness.
And it's like, all right, well, come on, let's go. We're gonna go up to the bar, up to the counter where she's at, Alex. Like, oh, hi, Alex, right? Nice to see you. How was your night? And she just kind of gives her a smirk.
It would be best not to talk about that. Anyway.
Uh-huh, see. Hmm.
Mutt. This is where I'm going to end up asking for you to roll a perception check.
Oh, I will do that. You too, Joe. You roll.
Yeah.
Oop, not that one.
Not when I don't see shit.
That's an 11.
Okay, so what is your guys' rolls?
I got an 11.
Okay, jump.
No, Jump got an 8. I got an 11.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't notice then.
Well, see, now I don't like that. I'm gonna use my chrono shift to roll again. Because now I'm like, I think I need to see this.
I was just, lo and behold, it was just like for nothing.
Alright, that's a 17.
You do notice that she is wearing his t-shirt underneath the jacket that she's wearing.
She's kind of looking, she's gonna put her elbows like on the bar and kind of look, like, kind of like she's looking behind, like at the bottles behind her, but then she's gonna be like, say, isn't that the shirt he was wearing last night? I see.
I'm not gonna talk about it, Tyrell. You're in my workplace right now, so.
Hey, she just kind of shrugs and stands up straight. I mean, okay, I understand. You don't kiss and tell. Fair enough. I mean, obvious is obvious. By the way, you should probably cover up the, hickey on your neck, too.
She's gonna like move her hair on sides of her neck just so that she can just try to keep it hidden.
So, I take it he's a biter. Oh, no, you don't have to answer that. Anyway, Alex, this is Cassandra. She's a reporter.
Oh.
She's here. She's wanting to investigate the disappearances that are going on.
How convenient.
Direwolf, you can also join in on this if you want to.
I have a little bit of a joke in my head of just walking out there shirtless.
Walk out the back office shirtless.
And you know what? Just for the hilarity's sake, and to see how this goes, go right ahead. I don't mind letting you guys fucking roleplay. I don't mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that definitely happens. He walks out the back office shirtless.
What's going on? Oh, you're here.
Sarah just looks with a raised eyebrow, then looks at Alex. Quickie?
What?
Excuse me?
It didn't. I mean, I know the Warriors, can't control themselves, but, you just said you were at your work. Didn't know you get down in the office back there.
Oh, for the love of God.
Hey, it's not my business. She puts her hands up. You're wearing his shirt. He's shirtless. It's
I did
not
end
hard.
up getting him a pair of shirt, alright? Just he prefers not to wear it.
You're a very bad liar, man.
Since the lady who's from New York.
That has no sentiment to this conversation, man. It seems as if you're deflecting because you're very, very embarrassed.
Say that. Hi, Arthur. Could you turn around?
Why?
Or don't.
Just turn around.
Why do you want me to turn around?
Just humor me, will you?
What is that you're bloody planning?
Uh, I'm not turning around if I don't have a reason to turn around.
Like, I'm used to people who are coming in here with no shirt on, because this does happen.
I just want to see how many scratches she put on your back. That's all.
Uh, Is she just gonna turn around?
And she looks and she's like, my God, are you okay?
That's at least 7.
I'm fine. I feel fine.
I
I
mean,
don't feel any difference to myself.
yeah, those looks like some deep scratches, dude. How? Never mind. Not my business.
What's wrong?
I mean,
Nothing wrong, nothing at all. He's been
just,
right the whole time.
obviously, you two had a good time. Either very recently or yeah.
Alex, on her hands, just puts her elbow on her bar counter, and she's like rubbing her eyes, just like shaking her head back and forth, just like done with this shit.
You know, Cypher, I gotta say, I I do not regret coming here. You know, I should go to bars more often. This is
I told you that it's where you get all the local gossip and stuff like that. You find out lots of things.
Are y'all trying to find something specific?
Oh, I mean,
a
we
little
were.
bit of that.
Go ahead. What was that, Joe?
Oh, she just said, a bit of this, bit of that.
Why am
You
I?
do realize you could talk, right?
I mean, look, you're a private investigator. She's an investigative journalist or something of that matter. I figure,
That's a bad mix. No offense.
well, I figure look, we're all interested in what's going on around here, and then with these disappearances and things, and instead of working against each other, why not put resources together?
Yeah, maybe. How's about this? Maybe if you tell us everything you know, I won't release a public story about how you slept with Private Eye that's been here for all of about 36 hours.
Cypher's going to elbow you. You're not going to tell anybody's personal business.
That and why does it matter? Why does it matter? Uh,
Good
I,
story.
how is it a good story? I'm a private
Because
investigator. They're a private investigator and a
I mean,
bartender.
their personal relationship or whatever it may be is not anybody's concern but theirs.
I mean, it's not like a lot of people would see it. Just a couple 100,000.
Why?
Cassandra, you're not making a good impression here. I'm trying to help you.
This is the reason why I never work with reporters. They always end up making a random story.
Listen, Cassandra, I'm trying to keep you on these people's good side, the locals and the other people that are coming in. Because honestly, I understand the mentality of not trusting reporters. So if you don't want them to run you out of town, which they will do,
I would never.
then
Is
you need to.
give me this if I could be wrong or anything that matter. But are you the one reporter that screamed like a little girl right after Veriera ended up shooting you almost?
Yeah.
You wait. Someone shot at you?
Well,
Oh, that's right. You did tell me. You were crying. Said someone shot at you.
yeah, we have a very oddball marksman collector. That's one thing. She collects guns, and she has a odd, weird deception with guns. Like, heck, I even ended up having to clean her goddamn house, and she might have had like a bajillion fucking firearms. It was a bad thing.
Now, why would someone need so many guns? I mean, what is she, doomsday prepping or something?
No, I think it has something to do with her father having the addiction to having so many guns. Like,
Well, that's not a good.
So,
That's
so it's
not a.
generational sociopathy.
Yeah,
probably.
that's not good. That's not a good habit to pass along. Is she? Is she? Where is she? Is she okay? Does she need help? Does she need a?
No, unfortunately, she is currently living right next to my friend's house, right next to where I ended up living at, but I prefer not to go there. At all.
Well,
Yeah. I should really call the police about that because she nearly took my head off.
no. Maybe you should go and talk to her and see what happened. See,
I,
I
I
don't
don't
think she
think.
don't think she meant to shoot you or shoot at you.
Well, listen,
She does have a terrible aim. That's the reason why I said I prefer not to go in near her right
That's
now.
terrible. Hey, I
Yes,
mean that sounds like a story. Why not go and ask her some questions?
I just not. I'm not. I don't really. Not really.
I mean, you said you wanted to find something interesting, so I was like, come on, person collecting firearms and with a bad aim and daddy issues.
I mean,
I'm just imagining Offrey just kind of chuckling the fucking sides of this conversation, just like, what the fuck?
Laughing at the conversation while looking at like all the stuff because I'm still also trying to figure out the mystery that's happening and just looking at the board, looking at all the photos and stuff, trying to figure out what everything is.
Well, thank goodness she has like 2 different offices, one at the bar, one at the house.
So, by the way, you might want to make sure those don't get infected. Those scratches. I mean, they look fine, but you just never know.
I'm fine. It's just scratches or not, at least you weren't around. That's the least of the worries.
I mean, what? Why would I want to be around? I don't want to watch the two of you get rough with each other.
Exactly why.
actually, a lot of people would be interested in that.
Oh
Why do
my
you
No,
care so
goodness,
damn much?
why?
no,
Why? Just
Cassandra.
why?
For a reporter, you really do lack tact. You know that?
Okay, I would never even let somebody watch that happen. And my
I would
god,
just
you really
say
are such an airhead.
a lot of people are very much into romantic stories. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. You're not making it sound like a romantic story. You're making it sound like you're wanting to be a peeping tom.
Yeah, no. Oh, thank you. But a lot of people it's
Cassandra,
very much weird.
forgive me for asking, but have you been in any relationships before?
Uh,
That sounds like a no.
I
Yeah,
think
that
yes. I have no obligation to answer that question.
that's answer enough. Yeah,
You know,
no. When you find somebody, Cassandra, that gives you that fluttering feeling, you understand more.
Someone who's stink to high
Hey,
heaven.
don't you dare.
What? I'm being honest. You still stink that. I don't know what you end up using, but this is wrecking my nostrils.
well, anyways, this I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and check out that. I'm gonna go. She's just gonna turn invisible and leave.
But what in the
Mhm.
night else?
It turns in. Hey, if you're going, if you're going to the, and she's gone.
She does not really know where she lives.
You need to know where exactly she lives. As like the door opens, but you don't see anything.
You'll see as the. Actually, no, fuck that. I got some way to make this even funnier. You're gonna see the window is gonna fucking open.
Oh, is she really trying to go out the window? You know, just because you're invisible doesn't mean we can't see the things you're touching or messing with.
Shut up!
You don't even know her address. At least get that first.
I'm a journalist. I'll figure it out.
I'm doubting that now.
I'm really feeling bad. You know, I'm gonna go follow her because I think she's gonna end up getting herself killed.
Yeah, I think that too.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Patricia, you might as well take over the bar from me. I might as well follow that fucking journalist.
Yep. And Summer is like out there and it's gonna follow, and she's gonna hit detect magic so that she can see that aura of illusion because that's what invisibility.
I keep on talking in a sec. The fucking next door. Okay, thank God they stopped. Yeah, my bad. The neighbors across the street were fucking lighting off a shit ton of fireworks. Anyway, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, while you're walking out the door, you'll hear a distinct thud noise, and as you use detect magic, would that just let you see her, or rather just detect when the magic is?
It because it's illusion magic. It would outline you
Yeah.
basically.
You would see her laying outside of the window. It would appear she fell while climbing out the window.
She's like, oh,
Yeah, and Alex would end up walking out of the door, just like looking towards the window. Like,
my God, bless your heart. She just said, reaching down to pick her up, like lift her.
why am I getting the feeling that the journalist news? I'm just gonna say journalist for right now. Why am I getting the feeling she's gonna be clumsy?
Well,
Wouldn't
for the
even
fact that
doubt
she just climbed out the window and is flat on her face.
Oh my good Lord, have mercy on your poor soul.
Could you drop the illusion? It's really not going to help you right now.
Oh, I would rather stay invisible right now.
that.
Okay, suit yourself. Anyway, if you want, uh, we're gonna tag along to make sure you don't, die from falling into a pit or something.
I'm pretty sure Alpha does not want to follow you at this. I don't know. It's up to him, but
Well, Cypher's gonna fall. She's like, well, I kind of feel like if I don't keep an eye on you, you're going to like fall into a well, or you're gonna say the wrong thing and get killed.
the thing is, when it comes down to Valera, she does have a lot of trap holes all over the place.
Oh boy, and she's already a bad shot, and you already got shot towards, and you want to try to go towards her house invisibly. You really think that's going to be a good thing when you're trying to talk to her?
At least if I'm invisible, she can't shoot me.
No, she can still shoot towards you. The invisibility doesn't make you bulletproof.
Exactly.
All right, and if she has as many guns up as they're saying, I'm pretty sure if she keeps shooting, she's gonna end up hitting something. And even if it's not you, it's going to be somebody which is going to lead back to you. And you really want that on your conscience?
Right now, I would, I would much.
Miss, who wants to share with the people? Would you share that there was some shootings going on because you decided to sneak around invisibly?
Well, I would much rather just like to curl up into a corner right now, but
Uh, listen, all right, it's fine. Just let go of the invisibility. Calm yourself down. We will go with you. Well, I'll go with you.
That
And
depends.
what? What
You
depends?
don't you don't really know what it is. I'm the only one that knows.
Oh, yes. And it would be very helpful if you would tell us where she is.
So, this is the only thing I will end up mentioning about her because she's a bit of a unique case.
I mean, she's a gun nut, yes?
No, more like a mixture of a wood elf and a
What?
vampire.
Uh, uh, wait, she's a vampire that's
Yeah,
here
yeah.
when there are rumors of vampire attacks going on?
Like I said, she's a bit of a unique case.
I think I would. I think I actually kind of. Is it too late to not go over there? Actually,
Oh no, it's too late. See, this is night now. See now you can interview a partial vampire. You come on. Like imagine how much information she should have.
I've already. I, I've already been damn near choked to death by other people. I don't.
Choked who's choked you?
Well, didn't you recollect how there was that one? There was that one convict and that one special that I was doing an impersonation.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you. Yeah, that one murderer tried to strangle you. I mean, you'll be fine. You're used to this, right? You're used to being around this. Uh, Are you saying you're full of shit now?
Oh,
Are you
She's
saying
gonna
you're
roll
just?
insight on that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Alex is gonna roll insight on that because she has worked with reporters before, so that she's gonna call bullshit on that. So I'm gonna
okay.
roll.
Would she have disadvantage for the fact that I'm still invisible?
Yeah. So you're gonna have to got to set the
I,
DC.
I
No,
got
I just rolled
what?
deception. I rolled 27. God, I love playing Bard. It'll be a 27 on deception.
7, you say?
27, yes.
She's very insightful. I wouldn't say this.
Well,
I wonder should I be an ass? Yes, I am. Roll it again.
silvery barbs.
No chrono shift.
What,
How's
me?
that?
No jump.
Oh.
How's that work exactly?
What?
Well, like, what's the?
It's chrono shift. I can make you re-roll any roll.
Huh, never heard of that spell before.
It's a chrono
Uh,
shift wizard thing. So.
not a. It's pretty bad. 17.
So my 23. Gotcha.
Well, specifically, yeah, it's not necessarily that she doesn't know what she's doing. It's just that you think more. Well, okay, it's not that she was lying necessarily. It's that she definitely is new to this. He definitely has not been doing this for that long.
Oh. Oh.
Uh oh. So what you're saying is actually you're a rookie reporter.
Oh my fucking god.
That explains so much.
Okay, I'm taking picture of this shit. This is bullshit.
So, Cassandra, what you're saying is,
I'm just gonna take a picture of this shit. Cause what the fuck?
no wonder you lack tech. You're nothing but a rookie reporter, aren't you?
No, I'm
No. It makes sense. And all those stories now, that you've been featured in, I mean, it wasn't just you. There have been other people that were doing more of the heavy lifting.
yeah, and also, I mean, I have, to be fair, done a lot more dangerous. Like I said, that murderer thing. That nobody really wanted to interview him because they kind of killed the
You,
reporter that he talked to. I think some feller Alejandro.
uh-huh. And I guess it doesn't hurt that they try to put someone with a pretty face to catch the viewer's attention. But that's not gonna work down here, Miss
No.
Cassandra.
No, especially since for a fact I used to work with reporters before on a separate case. And again, when it comes down to you, Miss Rookie, you you gotta understand. You gotta work hard, and you gotta work harder to get that goal done. So,
And you work hard to play hard. I mean, look at Arthur.
What about me? What
Uh,
what about me?
You working hard, and then you got to play hard.
oh, you motherfucker.
by the way, Cypher, you'd see the other two would be see while this whole thing is starting up. She's gonna try and sneak away.
You're gonna try to sneak away, but you got to get away from Cypher because she can see you.
Exactly. That's what I said. The other two can't be.
Mhm. Where you going, Miss Ricky? You still don't know the directions.
I was I was just getting some fresh air.
We're
That
standing
is.
outside.
Yeah, but we're standing outside already, so you're already getting a thing of fresh air.
You
Wherever
can't
you're
get any.
standing at, but. Jeez.
You can't get any fresher, Miss Reporter. Now, really, you should drop the invisibility. Take a deep breath, and you know, you wanted a story, you wanted a scoop, so come on. We're gonna go talk to this half vampire lady.
I would end up mentioning it just now. She does speak Spanish. Whenever she does something.
Miss Cassandra, do you speak Spanish?
Speak French.
You speak French.
Yeah,
Hmm.
from
You
Haiti.
like you like French fries?
That's incredibly racist.
That's not racist. It's a question.
The only time that I end up saying this just now, Alex would end up like stepping ahead of you all. She's gonna end up be like, the only thing I end up saying, I can take it now, but if it helps you, Miss Rookie, to calm your nerves, I can at least make you my handmade chili and fries.
You make chili fries?
Yes, I make chili fries.
Well, see, there you go, Cassandra. Look, you talk to this lady, you know, see what's going on with her, why she's a gun nut, half vampire, preparing for Armageddon, whatever. Then you come back here and you have some chili fries. I mean, you can't beat that.
I mean, I guess.
All right, then. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Everybody who's going, let's go. Lead the way, Alex, please. You still need to drop the invisibility. It's not gonna be, you know, it's gonna be hard to interview someone when they can't see you.
I'll do it when I get there. Maybe.
Stop being such a goddamn person. Just drop the goddamn thing.
I'm gonna have to put on a shirt, aren't I?
I
Yes,
mean,
which I did end up on the extra shirt. Here you go. And she's gonna like hand out like a similar shirt that he did wear, but this one's like a bit of a hueish, lightish blue.
Mm.
I mean, unless you want people to know what you were doing last night.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Okay, I don't want you to scratch me like you did him, so.
I do not roll like that.
Who's talking about? I mean, I'm pretty sure you two were rolling around, but hey, not my business.
Oh my goodness.
This is Cypher. This is her defense mechanism. She just. Alright, let's go.
I swear one day you'll end up falling the goddamn 9 hills.
That's also pretty racist.
She's gonna stop and like and see her like look at you. Believe me, I already know. And you see her whole demeanor has shifted.
You guys will hear the scribbling of paper, of pencil to paper.
Get your fucking visible ass out of that.
I'll do it when we get there.
You're being a pussy.
You can't be a reporter if you hide. I'm gonna tell you that.
But I mean, I don't have to interview anybody yet.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous for you to be invisible walking around out here in the middle of the day.
Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna grab something from the back. This will help me get Miss Scaredy Pants over there. And she's gonna like kind of walk around behind the building.
Uh-oh.
You do kind of like hear a bunch of metal kind of just clinking, clacking for a little bit. For you hear a start of a engine.
What the hell?
What the? Is she Is she getting a chainsaw?
That would only motivate me to run in the opposite direction.
As
Let's make
again,
the music get
all of you do end up hearing a Harley Davidson motorcycle engine start. And you did end up seeing her kind of just drive around the building once more, but you would definitely end up seeing the Harley Davidson fully detailed in all sorts of tiefling-esque wings throughout the whole bike itself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. What a... Thank goodness it wasn't a chainsaw.
Why in the hell I would end up grabbing a chainsaw?
Hey, I don't know what you're into, okay?
I do not grab it. Oh, what the fuck? I tried to tell you you're gonna give me an aneurysm at this point.
I mean, aneurysms aren't good. You'd rather have orgasms, but I guess he took care of that already.
Says the. Yep. Okay, that's it. Get your fucking ass moving. Or do you want me to kick your ass over there?
No, sorry. You're not allowed to touch his ass. You don't roll that way, remember?
Do you want me to pull out a gun on your ass?
Hold on. All right, calm down. Calm down. I can give you a massage later, and we can just calm everyone down. All right?
She just like makes
Fine.
eyes. She makes eyes when he says.
Fine. I'll let you do that later. Just.
Look, let's just try to at least. I'm also doing my job of trying to figure out why people are disappearing.
Yes, that's why. Anyway, like this one, she may know something about the vampires or what they're up to. I'm not saying that just because she's half, but just you never know what she may know. Maybe they try to recruit her or something. Like, all I'm saying is it would be worth talking to Miss Reporter. Let's go.
But
And if you don't drop the invisibility, I swear I'm going to make you drop it.
I'll do it. Let me get there.
This is the reason why I'd never work with
Alright.
reporters.
You know there's an easy way of dropping. If you don't do it, all I have to do is cause you to have a lot of stress, make you drop it.
That's kind of just mean.
Yeah, and it's kind of rude to be invisible when you're walking with people.
Trust me, from where she's standing at, it is right near the fucking water.
Oh, fine, let's just get there, okay? She's gonna like hook her arm into Cassandra's arm just so she can't slip away. Until it looks weird because it just looks like she's holding her arm. No one else can see her. It looks like she's just holding her arm.
That is what Alex's bike looks like, by the way.
Oh, let's see. Oh, wow. Nice. Hell yeah. Ooh. I'm not gonna say what I just thought. So, let's go.
Again, I'm not sure what Pyre would end up wanting to do, but he ends up wanting to tag along, that's fine.
yeah, I'm just tagging
Oh,
along.
You just.
Arthur's jumping on the back with her. Like, I would assume she would like give him a look and do the head nod to get on behind her.
Shut up, Sass.
What?
Oh, goodness.
She was just. You know what? Let's just move on. Look, it's not my fault he got on and took her for a ride, okay?
Oh my lord, have mercy. You're essentially an arcanes at this point.
How long does it take us to get there?
Yeah. Really. Yeah. So, with the directions that uh, Alex is giving, plus due to the fact that she is riding up ahead with her Harley Davidson, it did take you roughly about like 2 hours. Um, almost heading towards 3 hours.
Okay, yeah, so the invisibility would run
Yeah,
out.
the invisibility drops. It
Mhm.
only lasts an hour
Yeah.
And
unless you're gonna recast it.
maybe.
So when it comes down to where you guys are working at, you're walking down on a pretty decent dirt gravel road with light poles that are just lit up. As you end up going down, you do end up walking by Alex's house, which again, same as before, since I ended up describing it, is pretty decent and very well kept with how.
I mean, we would know that's her house because
Yeah,
like only Arthur would know because he's been there.
yeah. And the things have occurred there, so anyway.
Yeah, so unless one of them points that out, we wouldn't know. We just keep walking.
Hmm.
Also, we're walking while they're driving on a motorcycle.
Well, the reason why that Alex is driving her Harley Davidson because she's riding up ahead just so she will at least come back around and just help you guys where to go. Because right when it hit the 3 hour mark, by the time you end up getting there, as you end up eventually leave past Alex's house and another house that was right next to hers, not too far from her house, but about like 30 feet away, you see a big open field, and right next to like a open bayou river that leads out into the open lake of some kind is like an old first story house that seems to be on a deck hovering over the water. And for you, Cassandra, I'm going to end up having you to make a wisdom saving throw because this might scare the living dickens out of you.
Perfect. 8.
8? Yeah. Since you've like seen this layout itself, you see dummies, you see scarecrows hanging off of trees, and the one thing that did make you shit your pants, or skirt in this case, is that you see like 2 or 3 different signs of oil can ready for use in case if an intruder comes nearby. Another sign that ends up saying, "Do not explode it upon impact." And then another one ends up saying a line of, "This is extra fuel in case if I need to burn my own house down."
Do we actually see these signs?
Yes.
The sign that says "Use in case of intruder." Okay, hold on.
The inner player of me is is so proud, but be
So
careful.
cracked. But Cypher's gonna look and be like, "Well, at least she's honest. At least she's warning everybody."
I want to go visible again.
No, that would be impolite, and that would cause. She would point to the sign in case of intruders. So you don't want that to happen. You don't want to be lit up, covered in oil and lit on fire, because that's most likely what will happen if you try to go invisible around her.
I want to go home.
Oh well, honey, you are far away from New York, so
Yes, that may be looking up ahead. She knows me, so. Alex is gonna get off her motorcycle and she's gonna start walking towards this house with her hands up, just to make sure that she does not get shot. And
and when she walks out of earshot, Cypher goes over to Arthur and says, "So were handcuffs involved?"
No, not exactly. A rope was, though.
Oh, who introduced the rope? You or her?
I'll let you imagine.
Mm, I don't see her. Yeah, she seems like the type that would tie somebody down. Okay.
I'll just also state probably one of the best nights I've had in a really long while.
I mean, you look like you need it. Like, being honest and truthful, like, you do look a lot calmer than before when you were about to.
Also, I did notice something. Were you eyeing me when you looked at me by the fucking tree?
What are you talking about?
I noticed your eyes.
I don't know what you mean.
just to make this a
You,
bit more
you,
hilarious,
you could roll insight on that. Go
yeah, just to go ahead and roll the insight.
you can totally roll against.
14. Ugh.
Let's see. She's gonna do a deception. I'm gonna tell you, she's not a great liar.
Probably what's been going on in the bedroom.
Let me see. I think I got that in my notes somewhere, my book somewhere. Hold up. Start flipping through her pages to see if she's written it down.
Yep, that's a 5. So what? When she says like, "I don't know what you're talking about," you see her turn away and kind of start turning a little purple.
You
Oh,
were
yeah.
looking
Also,
at
wait,
me,
isn't it in
you
this book right here?
mess.
Yeah, I wrote.
He's like, "Oh, so Cassandra, are you ready to You got what questions you gonna ask this
No, no,
lady?"
no. Don't try to run, little missy. You don't
What?
just, you don't just simply do that and then try to run after I catch you.
Look, I'm not the one to catch you. You caught her over there. And she points at Alex.
As you end up saying that, all of you do end up seeing her walking out, just walking out casually, and the woman behind her, she has this long black uh, hair, green t-shirt, blue jeans with black boots, and on her back she has it over a sling is a hunting rifle made with silver and wood. And her eyes are just mixed match of blue and red. And she has this
Weird.
tan, skin color. As she'll end up like kind of just speak up for a bit, since she is following Alex from behind. So I feel like, Jamal, that I was just trying to fix my rifle.
Oh,
Hey,
look, here they come. Yeah.
hey,
So,
Cypher,
what?
what's your passive perception?
Passive perception. Hold on. Believe it is 14.
Good enough. Yeah, you'll see Cassandra slowly beginning to do the hand gestures to cast invisibility.
She will.
She's slowly doing the gestures.
She will. She'll see that and smack your hands. Don't you dare! This is your job, remember?
I mean, I don't have to take every goddamn person's testimony in this damn county.
You're not taking everybody's testimony. You're taking someone who could have vital information. And she shot at you, so like, she might want to apologize.
That's a problem for the police, not me.
Oh, hello, amigos.
We'll finish this later. Hello there. Oh, hi, I'm Cypher. Kind of new in town, and I heard that you shot at this person right here. Her name's Cassandra.
I was trying to apologize for that, but you know my English is a little broken.
I figured it was just a misunderstanding, so I brought Cassandra here so you two could talk it out.
She does look like she might faint.
Oh no. Faint? No, she's fine. She's like,
to get here.
it took us about 3 hours, and she's not used to this type of heat down south.
But for Arthur, you would end up seeing Alex kind of walk back to the motorcycle, and as she gets to the satchel on the motorcycle, and as she opens it, you do see a blood bag.
What?
Of pig's blood, as she pulls it out and she hands it off to Valeria.
Wait, does the bag say pig's blood?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, how would he know it's pig's blood?
Because it had blurs on it.
No, I'm just asking. Oh, and Cypher just kind of like, well, you can ask her, like, how did she like pig's blood? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, go talk to her. And like Cypher's wing stretches behind Cassandra and then pushes her forward.
The only thing I do forgot to mention is that she does look like to be of a wood elf descent. So.
All right.
Like I said, my name is Cassandra.
Cassandra, right?
Yeah, just
It is a beautiful name, but I apologize. My English is a little broken.
yeah, it's fine.
Oh my God. Cypher's like rubbing her temples. Like, you're supposed to be a reporter. How bad are you at talking to people? Jesus. Even a rookie reporter knows the basics.
So, anyways, Yeah,
So you really need to calm down because when it comes down to it, I do see your heartbeat going way too fast.
how could you see my heartbeat?
Because she's freaking a vampire. She's just kind of almost behind her.
Yeah, yes. It was a good run to catch her. Anyway, yeah, just so what's up? What exactly is your name?
Ferriera.
Yeah, okay. Why did you almost shoot me?
The sunlight does not go well for my eyes.
Did she say the sun got in her eye?
I think.
Sorry, my English is a little terrible.
Okay, you sound like you're going Russian now.
No, I'm not. Uh, the sun was in my eyes, but when it comes down to being half and half, it does not mix well.
I mean, you're standing outside right now in the sunlight, so
My eyes are sensitive.
you think about wearing some shades?
You're talking to somebody who does not have money right now.
And it's like Cassandra gets a poke in the back from Cypher's wing when she says that.
What?
You could get her some glasses.
What?
Get her some shades.
I'm not this lady's friend. You almost killed me.
Dude, look, you're trying to be nice. Make nice.
You're ending your turn.
Mm.
And you overextend. That's like what,
Yeah, well, here, I noticed you having a bit of a hard time, speaking here. I have something I can do for that.
As I will cast comprehend languages on her.
Really?
Well, I mean, DM allows that. She actually cast it on someone else. But that's just funny just to see if the DM allows that.
Does the DM allow that?
Yes, at this point, and if you're gonna end up doing that, might as well end up making this funny and hilarious. Since Direwolf was there as well, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I'm pretty sure he might end up asking questions as well. So
No, so everyone would notice when she does, because it was different, obviously, because she was invisible before, but now when she casts a spell, her left eye slightly, it kind of glows a purplish color and kind of almost shifts. The iris almost shifts to look like a star for a moment before switching back to its regular eye shape.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And how do you do you lay a hand on her to do it? Because I mean that is a self spell, so in order to do it on someone else, it would have to be a touch spell.
Okay, I will poke her on the shoulder to cast it.
So you do step up to her and just poke her in the shoulder.
am I really that terrible?
Forgive her, Miss. She's not used to talking to people.
Is that the reason why I
Kinda.
smell piss?
Oh my god, did you piss yourself?
No. I think she's just being an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole, and I can hear you.
Oh yeah, you could do that now.
Oh, they have sensitive ears,
I mean, yeah, I kind of forgot. I literally just made it to where you can actually understand this properly.
Anyway, stop being a jerk and be nice.
So, anyways, uh,
What is y'all's plan? I would like to know.
oh yeah, yeah. So
You don't have a plan, do you?
no, I got a plan. So, what would you live here, obviously. So, as you would know, there are a lot of there've been some disappearances as of lately.
Yeah.
I'm specifically asking I don't remember how to pronounce that. The H's.
Damn shame.
Viper Jr.
Vieira.
Vieira.
Vieira,
As
do
in
they
the race of Final Fantasy.
Vieira? Be okay if we call you V?
That is fine.
Alright. There you go, Cassandra. Made it easy for you.
Yeah, there, Miss V. Yeah. So, as you know, there have been a lot of, as you may know, there have been a lot of disappearances as of late.
And she did, Miss Alex did end up asking me to look into that yesterday, and I think I might have a lead.
Great. Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't piss yourself?
Yes, just terrified.
You better not piss yourself. Don't embarrass me out here.
Don't embarrass me in front of my cool new friend.
Embarrass me in front of these people I met like in the span of 36 hours.
Already get a bad rep. Don't make it worse.
Trying to be one of the cool kids.
So, you say you got a lead. What can you tell Cassandra here, who's investigating, and she gets another poke in the back, about what you found out?
Um,
Cassandra here is very interested in learning about these disappearances.
she does look
Yeah.
terrified.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're a terrible lady.
No, I'm not a liar. I would never.
The only thing I would end up saying is that whenever my father would always end up telling me is to never lie and be honest. And you're
Well,
a terrible liar.
Wait, your father told you what now? You said never not lie. What?
I'll talk about that later. Last night, I ended up finding tracks of footprints almost on the outskirts of the town.
That's some good information. I didn't know that.
Yeah, write that down, Cassandra.
I am.
And when it comes down to what I just ended up finding, I might have found a missing person.
Really? Who? Do you know who it was? Wait, did you find a body? It seems like Cypher
Multiple
she
multiple
has her
bodies.
own. She has her own book out and she's writing stuff down.
Multiple bodies.
Multiple.
Ain't that many.
Hmm. That's not good.
No. Could you? How many bodies and what condition were they in?
Why did what? They were in mint condition. What do you mean the condition of the bodies? As
I
if they
mean,
were ripped up?
yes. I like
Uh,
how would
you would end up saying that they're in a not molded out condition. I say more like they're kind of frozen in time, as if they haven't aged a day.
frozen in time? And were they left were like they just left in a pile, or were they left in a certain way? Are the bodies still there? Where you found?
I left my camera there just so that it will be recording anybody that may have tried to go back to that site, but they were left in burial holes.
They were in burials. Like someone dug holes for them.
Yes.
Just left it like left them open.
They were left open, but when I went to pay a bit of a closer look, all of them had the exact familiar memo of being drained of their blood. Sometimes end up being left with marks and no marks of a bite mark.
Interesting. And have you reported this to the sheriff yet?
That's the one thing that I didn't really choose to do, is because the sheriff, the original sheriff,
The original sheriff? The one who disappeared?
the different area right where the burial site was, his body was desecrated.
The original sheriff who disappeared was one of the bodies you found? And you're saying it was desecrated?
Body parts broken off, replaced with humanoid wolfkin limbs, and it had a sign of a pentagram.
The crown? Like on the body?
On the body, yes.
Where at on the body? Like forehead, chest?
Chest.
You know, these are questions you should be asking Cassandra.
Well, I mean, you seem to. I'm just taking notes here.
You're the reporter here.
And I'm the investigator, and I'm just writing everything down as I'm hearing this.
Yeah, I'm just writing stuff down.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't be right. You should be asking these questions and writing them down.
Exactly.
That's my job.
I'm doing your job for you.
Exactly. You're making it easier for me.
Okay, well you're gonna be giving me 75% credit on the story, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
She pokes her in the back again. She's like, "Oh, you will if you want this story published at all."
Of course. Yeah. I would how could I ever keep out my dear compatriots?
Right now, I'm your only friend here. So,
Yeah.
considering that the rest of the town wants you to leave. So, well, maybe not V here, but she's just looking at you like you're a scared puppy. So,
I
which not gonna disagree with at this moment. But anyway, back to this. So you don't want to tell the sheriff because his father's out there, but I mean, you have to tell. Like, are you gonna tell the mayor?
Usually end up turning to her most of the time. Especially when it comes down to anything related to the family she was brought into.
I understand, but you can't keep this away from them. Like, they need to know.
I know that.
I mean, rather they know and not still be worried than holding on to hope.
That is the reason why I will end up going back there tonight to try to get his body back in one piece, just so he could get the proper burial.
You say it looked like they took his limbs and tried to, like, was someone trying to replace his limbs? What?
From what I could tell, yes.
I mean, and he's one of the wares, right? Like, so he's part of the Ware family.
The Thornton family.
I mean, he could shift. Right?
Yes. He was the original sheriff after all, but he's dead and gone.
Well, I understand. This. Was there anything else you saw out there?
No.
It's not. From my studies, I know it's not like vampires to dig burial holes for their victims.
Yes, but when it comes down to the bodies, they're from each and every single century. Including the century what I was born in. So,
So you're
whoever's.
finding dead bodies from every single age.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I understand vampires are immortal.
These weren't any vampires, these were normal people. They didn't have any fangs, they didn't have any of the features of a vampire. That is one thing.
No, I'm talking about the ones who attacked them.
That, or it's not just people in our time getting teleported here. Apparently, some sort of time problems happening where people from other ages are also ending up in our time.
Well, I didn't know we were playing.
Yeah. Well, technically, we're on Jump's side quest, but because it's Jump, his hand has to be held.
No, it's just well, character is frankly fucking terrified of V. So
This is supposed to be the fucking charismatic one, and
Charismatic.
yeah, that word.
By the way, I was
Yeah,
listening
that
to the
word.
lyrics and I listened in very closely. And I heard "Darkest Soul of the Light" or something like that, and I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
she's she's a coward.
We know.
Coward.
Yeah, I mean, we got that when she cried when she first showed up. So.
Yeah, no, Dire. I was listening to that. Like, I think I listened to it like 5 times, but like I paid close attention to the lyrics because I have a bad habit of doing that. And it's fucking awesome, dude. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. All right, like, let's get off track here.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, are you saying you want to go back out there to? Wouldn't it make sense to go out there now during the daytime in case someone tries to come? They try to come back during the night.
I do have the ability to be able to teleport way quicker if I am underneath cover at night. So it is for the best to do it while it's night.
So, okay.
Um,
Well, you certainly shouldn't do this on your own if you don't want to involve the sheriff or the mayor.
it is for safety reason because when it comes down to it, vampires wouldn't even kill on their own. So that's the reason.
Yeah. I mean, so do you? I mean, no offense, you're half a vampire, is what I hear. How do you know they won't like try to take you? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having someone to watch your back. And Cassandra here is good at that, aren't you?
Hmm?
You're helpless.
No, I literally didn't hear what you said.
And
You said and Cassandra here, and I didn't get your last part.
It's good. It's good at watching people's back.
which it is the might this one bringing this up. I did end up coming across a bit of information that might end up be a bit of an interest to the private detective here, right?
Yeah.
And there has been information about a person fully armored and fully clad in heavy armor, and there has been a lot of information about that person, whoever that was. Kind of broke out of the museum in the middle of the night and do Orleans and scared the
Crazy people.
Hmm?
What?
what
What you say, Joe?
What?
what
What?
Stop that.
She muttered, "Oh great, more crazy people."
I mean, who's crazier? These people are you for being here.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Anyway, this is your job. So, what about this? What about this guy in armor that walked out of the museum?
I have heard of that a bit.
Have you?
I mean, what is he? What is it? A part of the museum act? Or
Not entirely, but it was a bit of the odd fact that this person came out of an urn that was filled with human remains of ashes.
Yeah, that's pretty concerning. What kind of museum exactly was this? Like of particular?
It was within the city of New Orleans, just right Louisiana.
Instant retard lumakaw sa kaya.
I believe it was the Museum of the Dead Hall of Heroes and Unique Oddities.
And just a suit of armor, just got up and left.
With damages, of course, that were caused.
you don't listen, Cassandra. How do you expect to be a good reporter? Just said not just a suit of armor.
Hey, call exaggerating. Excuse me, I've been doing this for 6 months. Shut up.
They didn't know that I can hear, you know.
They can't.
Hey, if you're trying to hear us when we're whispering, you gotta start rolling.
No, she said that out loud.
It's like, well, no, so we should be concerned that there's some remains that came out of a urn that turned into a person in armor. Is this person doing something, or should we be concerned? Is it attacking?
Not entirely sure, but it would be worth investigating tomorrow.
So you want us to go? You want the private eye to investigate the walking zombie instead of going to look at the drained corpses.
So that you could still get able to do that whenever when it comes down to the suit of armor. I didn't think that mattered, but when it comes down to the corpses, I could be able to try to take you guys there tonight.
Why tonight?
Again, she said she can move around better at night. Listen, Cassandra, I'm listening.
Well, I see much better in the day.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're just a regular person, aren't you? Just human, aren't you?
What?
Cassandra's human, right?
No, half elf, close enough.
Oh, she's half. Oh, you got dark vision, man.
Who was the better Lars?
Yeah. Still.
Don't tell me, Cassandra, that you're scared. Don't reporters do stakeouts and such?
No, I'm not scared of the dark. I'm scared of who we're traveling with.
Why are you scared of her? I mean, if she wanted to kill you, you'd be dead. I mean, she almost did.
Exactly.
But that was an accident. And she's apologized.
She almost killed me without even trying. If she was trying, that's what it is.
Why would she want to try, though?
I don't know.
It's not like she's gonna bite you or anything. She's got pig's blood.
Funny.
It's pretty funny.
To you.
I mean, I do have sick sense of humor. So. Anyway, so are we saying we're gonna travel out there tonight? Cause it sounds fun. Not fun, but something to do.
I mean, I don't really have anything better to do.
What about you, Arthur? Or are you gonna be busy again getting more scratches?
Yeah, this is the only thing that I was going to mention as well, is that, Miss, Adnix here will be going back into investigation. Well, investigating. 'Cause
Oh, I see someone's reignited her passions for investigation.
Hey, look, when it comes down to it, I might as well just end up helping out, because I'm very sick and tired of being at the bar.
Um,
It is going to be a part-time thing for the bar, but I'm going to still do the fire investigation full-time once again.
Alright. Well, I mean, if you're as fierce and deadly as Arthur said you were in the sheets, then yeah.
He's not even for love of...
I don't hear you denying it.
I'm pretty sure he's doing something.
What about me now?
You might have to repeat what you just said, so...
Why?
Did you end up hearing what Seth said?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Well, he's still not denying it, so hey.
I say there, but oh god, someone make me pull a fucking pistol on your ass.
You and gun violence. I mean, were you doing gunplay last night? Is that why you're so gun ho right now?
Oh, for the love of God. Oh, what the hell did Mayor Whittle end up doing to their mind?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Says
I
when he
neither have an
still...
idea what you just said.
I just end up...
Just calm down, alright? Don't worry.
I'm just saying that she has been extremely horny as of late.
I have noticed.
Yes, and for the fact that I still smell the stench of sex coming from you, no offense, Miss Cipher, but
I mean, you shouldn't be swimming people. Like, that's kind of rude. I mean, the only one you should be sniffing is him right there.
oh, for the love of God. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay. She just shrugs her shoulders. Uh, hey, does this mean we're going to be meeting tonight here? So, does that mean that you two are going to be here, or are you going to be busy?
What? I ain't moving anywhere.
Okay, well, great. Now that we got that sorted, I'll see y'all tonight.
Yep, where do you think you're going?
Don't go too far because there are some holes that make a deck save.
Please fail this. Please fail this.
Yes,
Ah.
failure. Fail it.
All right,
What
be
is-
honest. I did pass it, but can I just fall into a hole but just not take damage?
You're still gonna take damage.
Okay, never mind. All right, 23.
Let's see. I'll roll 1d100 here.
You got a 23.
You're going to take 100 worth of damage.
78. Since you rolled. You managed to step away from a pit of a hole that had spikes in it. But as soon as you step onto a different pathway, your foot gets wrapped up in a rabbit snare trap, getting yourself flung up into the air from which hanging off this tree. And most of your stuff do end up falling onto the ground.
Wait, did she get caught in a snare?
Yes.
She's walked into a snare trap.
That is hilarious. Cypher is laughing.
This isn't funny. Please help me.
It kinda is.
It's really funny. I told you about trying to run off.
Well, I didn't think that. Well, okay. Well, it's better than where I was gonna step originally.
I mean, you stepped in it, all right.
Could you please help me now?
V, it's your setup. Could you get her, help her out?
V would end up stepping up into
No, it simply says that rather that freaking Cassandra's gonna pull out a knife and just break the rope. She's gonna cut the rope herself.
You you're gonna cause brain damage.
Yeah, as you go ahead and cut the rope, you fall onto the ground a bit hard, but as soon as you do that, though,
And you start to roll towards the pit again.
yes, yes.
Not how physics work.
And it takes V grabbing you before you end up.
No, Sass. You almost fall into the pit. Almost.
One here. Jesus. And Cypher just looks like, you're gonna end up getting yourself killed.
No, I won't.
You just did. Twice.
I didn't though.
Yeah. You're lucky.
Well, I mean, I I mean, I could say things about you.
Like what?
Well, you seem to incredibly deflect and make fun of other people whenever you're flustered or embarrassed.
What do I have to be flustered and embarrassed about?
Well, you're clear. Well,
when Arthur called you out for, well, rather, I can't remember who it was. Somebody. Well, oh yeah, it was Arthur. Yeah. He said you were staring at him, and then you deflected.
When did that happen?
Yeah, you see that now you're trying to pretend you're doing it again. You're deflecting.
Doing what?
You know, I mean, I could just yell out that you think he's hot right now if you want to play that game.
I think who's hot? Okay, I think one person's hot, and never mind.
Huh? Gotcha. I got you.
You have nothing, okay? You need to get off the ground. You look silly rolling around in the dirt.
See, you're doing the next part, making fun of people when you're embarrassed. You're doing it.
And you're literally rolling in dirt.
My point stands. She's gonna grab all the things and get up. She'll use prestidigitation to clean her clothes off.
See?
You're hopeless. You know what? You know, I guess it's true what they say in the tabloids that you're not what you claim to be.
You're just saying like you don't want to admit it. Can't hide from truth. I am a reporter.
What up, that?
Yeah, you're a rookie reporter and barely that.
I
I mean, let's face it, you're pretty much, it's just a pretty face they want to put to gather viewers.
You think I'm pretty?
Well, apparently they do.
My point stands. And my point is shut up.
That is very woman-like.
What?
It's been her. She has been acting woman-like this whole time.
Don't worry. She's just embarrassed because she's having romantic troubles.
But look, from
Who's
what
having
I know,
romantic trouble?
you're a terrible reporter. You might as well try to find a different hobby. You, on the other hand,
Wait, no, who's having romantic problems?
you don't, Renee, because I did end up getting a
Hey, I'm not
call.
talking to you. I am talking to the rookie reporter.
I know. But I'm just gonna say just now, Mayor Ritter will not shut up about you.
That is not the subject right now. How you gonna talk about me having romantic? You admitted yourself you've not even been in a relationship.
Well, you didn't incite her. Anyways, that's my personal business.
You know, you would say you were. Nope, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Yeah, you need help.
You need.
Stop lying.
What? Then I didn't catch any of that.
I said, she said, and you, need to stop lying.
Lying about.
Att man är sekretariat sin Newcomer's beckoning on my front door, but I do need to get back to laying down. So please leave and don't fall any more holes.
No promises.
I might accidentally shoot my revolver. It was my father's after all.
Maybe just have the safety on. Have you considered that?
Wait, is she like actually threatening to shoot us with a revolver?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure she's just threatening to shoot us with a revolver. Yeah, no, she's a good nut. Okay. I am going to go because you all need help and I'm not the one.
But again, I do need to get back to lay down for a bit. But you'll have a good one. And with that, V would start heading back to her house as
No, Sandra, you never did ask her about the guns and all the other questions you're supposed to get. Why don't you go ask her for a one-on-one interview?
um,
Me dicen que mañana que ahora te va a hacer el stream.
Cassandra, I thought you said you couldn't speak Spanish.
I'm back.
welcome back.
There is new to here.
Oh,
There, jump. Stop pulling the room.
Well, at least I don't leave for an hour.
I mean, Rune can't help her. She has to go change most of the time. Alright. She has to go change. She has to go splash water on her face. She
no,
has to...
I'm still here.
Yes, we know, Rune. Anyway, jump. You were following V into her house so you could do a
No.
one-on-one interview.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yeah, I don't think so.
no.
Yeah, you guys are no fun at all.
The
You're just wasting opportunities. You're just wasting.
my goodness. So
This
I'm
is
just gonna end
terrible.
up. Shush. The only thing I'm gonna end up saying when it comes down to it is that what are you guys gonna end up doing? Since V is heading back into her house, you have Alex there, pretty much with her motorcycle in hand. You guys are just standing there, so I'm just like kind of confused what the fuck is going on right now.
So okay, so yeah, is Arthur leaving with Alex?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
What? Why wouldn't he be?
just the two of us. Just the two of us walking back. So why do you keep on lying and say you don't like him?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I did not understand.
Apparently, Arthur's becoming the kind of fucking empress of the tieflings. That's just it.
No, I'm
Okay.
getting a feeling that he's getting the Lady Magnet type of
Yeah.
situation. It's how I'm seeing this at this point because I was like, what the fuck am I hearing now?
Yeah. So come on. I'm.
I mean, Arthur is like, riding back and he's holding on. He's holding on tight.
Yeah, but I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued with what?
Why you like him,
Like who?
Arthur?
I don't like Arthur.
I'm
Well,
just gonna put Sippin in here
I'm
right
an
now.
insight check that.
I mean, go ahead.
18.
This is really gonna end up being a fucking conversation about like
Everyone want like the two tiefling women wanting to sleep with the same guy.
No, it is not even. She's like, okay, look, listen. I can appreciate someone that looks nice. Okay, that does not
Okay,
does not
Arthur.
does not mean I like him or want him. Okay, do not. Like I said, there's someone better and looks way better than him.
Jealousy.
Dude, what the hell do I have to be jealous about?
I'm just gonna put Sippin in here right now. I'm just gonna say about like 3 hours once again. Just them walking
Yeah, we got
back.
3 hours of this conversation.
Yeah, just 3 hours of the goddamn conversation. The two of them, while fucking Arthur and Alex are just back at the tavern, probably having a drink at this point, waiting for the two of them to get back. As eventually,
You know, after they had a quick in the back office, right?
oh my god!
Dear God in heaven.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here waiting patiently because I heard details about my character. I'm like, oh, this is the moment. And then I'm hearing shit about people getting fucked in the back office.
Yeah.
So,
So what you're saying?
so
And
as Cypher and Cassandra eventually, after having a bickering back and forth of who likes who, or a conversation
Oh my
about
God, young man, kill yourself!
How is it done?
I came in for just a brief moment. You guys still carrying on session?
you know
Yeah. Also, apparently Arthur's having the
the the lady magnet going on apparently.
I
Can you
don't
guys
know
fill me
why.
in later then? I am so sorry that it went with what coincided with one of my other sessions.
No, you're fine. Yeah, we'll fill you in.
I feel like shit I'm not here.
Nah.
Oh, I got here late too. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anyway, but yeah, continuing the conversation.
It's just
Yeah.
Anyway,
This
during that argument, she's gonna bring up, well, maybe you should try to ask V out since you don't even have any experience with relationships.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
What's the matter? Oh, the big bad reporter's afraid.
No, I'm just not really my taste.
Your taste. You don't even know what your taste is. You're too afraid to do anything.
Sure, keep telling yourself that. But yeah, anyways, getting back to you before you can
No,
deflect.
no. There's no getting back to me. See, you want to talk about my romantic interest, but what about you, who has nothing? Book blank. No experience.
It's okay. Let your anger out. It's okay. It's okay.
Arthur,
I know it's okay. I'm great.
Arthur.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that.
I'm just gonna snap back towards you because this is where I'm gonna end up introducing, finally, for the love of God, to be able to introduce fucking Slayer's character.
Alright.
For fuck's sake. So, Arthur, since you're currently at the bar with Alex, working at the bar counter, making drinks and that, and pulling out a new version of Tiefling Heaven whiskey.
Oh, man, now they're working together.
Uh,
They're just moving their relationship just right along. He's already working, and she's already got him working at the bar. They had a quickie in the office, and now she's like, all right, now I need you to help me with drinks.
Nah.
You're gonna
No,
find
we
yourself
not.
getting struck by lightning, my guy.
We will not stop.
Moon knows how I am, okay? She knows what she signed up for.
Jesus Christ.
Lee. Roll
Anyway.
perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Can't just say who. Say who.
10. Oh wait, I do have luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get luck.
Luck. 22.
So, how do you want to describe your character?
Okay. So you see a man in ironclad armor with a giant and fiery ring centered on his chest. A ragged cloth covers his face for the most part, but what's weird is he has a blindfold over his eyes. A dark cloak covers what seems to be the rest of his body, and a crude-looking greatsword, or what seems to be a greatsword, sits on his back.
Who's got the banging in the background?
Who's living in a fucking gang warfare zone? Like, what the fuck am I hearing? Just hearing gunfire. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, that's just an American hello.
It's fireworks.
It's fireworks. But, yeah, so, pretty much...
I mean, he does live in Vancouver.
So, yeah, after you do see this person pretty much walk into the front of the tavern, and you do remember hearing Fee talking about the appearance of an armor figure with that exact description. Since this person does seem to be being told by a person that seems to be a dark-skinned elf of some kind, but you do end up realizing that he's being told, or you're not entirely sure, being told by a drow musician before they will end up eventually leaving out the same front door.
Alright.
Ball's in your court.
Well.
Balls.
I think it's time to figure something out here. My character's just gonna write everything down that he's seeing so far. And hearing. And then he's gonna... I think I might go and figure more of this out. If you don't mind.
Sure? You didn't ask me to help out as well, so. But,
Well, the
the what?
the kind of like, how do I say this? Just a bit of a lack of focus, I guess. Just want to focus more on on this situation, and hopefully everything can stay fine.
Alright.
I'm gonna just start gathering myself and then go to figure out what the hell's going on.
Need to put space between him and that ass.
By any chance, if you do get a moment of break, do come by. I would like help.
Well, I will be having somebody take over my shift for a while, so. I'll
And
be.
a while it will take.
Well, I can actually say it might be taking my into my shift about like 5-6 minutes.
All right.
Damn.
I'll be waiting for you then when you come by.
You do know that you're sharing a room, or should I say, sharing my office.
Yeah,
You do know you're sharing her bed, right?
I know I'm sharing the bed. Oh, so when the fuck you get here?
This appears out of nowhere. You know you're sharing a bed, right? Hey. She literally knows where you sleep because it's where she sleeps.
I know. I very well know.
So I bet you do know. Anyway, who's that strange guy in the armor over there?
Don't ask. I don't know. They just came out of the fucking museum.
Isn't that the person that, yeah, museum guy?
Oh, that's the one V was talking about.
My goodness,
Cassandra, go talk to him.
Yeah.
my goodness, you
Arthur,
guys.
you should do that.
Go interview him, Cassandra.
Yeah. Arthur, you should go question him.
You are a
You don't
terrible reporter.
You're the goddamn reporter.
You are
Why don't
just
you come with
terrible
me?
at your. I am calling your network and telling them to let you go.
No. Okay, well, can at least one of you come with me? He has a sword.
Okay, fine. I will go with
And
you.
whoop-de fucking do, they have a sword.
I
And
mean, he could just be some reenactment or something. Like, we don't even know what's going on with this guy.
All right, fine. I'll go. Leave me. I'll do it myself. Shut up.
Finally.
Just storm over to the guy in armor.
Well, she's gonna die.
yep,
I put $10 on it that he's gonna kill her.
yep.
For another gosh, I might as well tell him in my shift here.
It's too late. She's already walking over there.
Yeah, I mean, Slayer, you're getting approached.
I'm waiting.
He's into you.
He's
I mean-
into you.
What?
Like, we'll say something. You can't just storm up to him and then what?
Right?
No. This is exactly what she's doing. She's just staring at him.
Hi, hello.
What does Zai want?
Well, I wanted to inquire, why you were dressed in full armor, and
He just. Well, you can't tell if he's looking at you or not because he's got a rag over his eyes.
Well, I mean, his head is tilted.
Yeah, he's definitely looking down on you. Oh, and then he's like, "What the fuck?"
Can you see? Are you blind?
Yes, I see perfectly fine.
How exactly you appear to have a finding on speech?
Sorry, was that you cut out?
She's just bringing up the fact that how he would be able to see given the thing over his eyes.
The matter of thine sight is not your concern. As for why I wear armor, it is something that I wore back in my age.
would you care to elaborate, perhaps?
I have spoken plainly. Does thy ears not work?
No, I just think some context be in order. I mean, you do fit the rough description of something that I've heard of. Apparently somebody who just kind of in a suit of armor who just kind of appeared at a museum. So
What in the seven hells is a museum?
it is a place where old memorabilia, such as the armor that you covet, would be placed for people to observe and see the such.
Yeah, and you're close enough to him at this point. You could see that he has a hole in his chest, and surrounding that black hole is a ring of fire.
Also, I'd like to inquire, what's that going out your chest there?
Talk about heartburn.
Mm, your chest looks a little bit on fire.
It is a symbol of my order, or an order I once belonged to.
Hmm. That order being?
I have secrets that I must keep, for I am sworn to it.
Okay. Why are you here?
The bells have rung, and thus I must awaken.
To what end?
To the end of my duty being done.
Which is?
You inquire too much. Thine tail rattle too much.
It's kind of my job.
Thine job will get thine killed.
Well, I got this far.
By the grace of a higher power.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Uh. I don't think you're really gonna tell me anything else, so I'm just gonna go walk this direction. Bye.
I guess I should now go talk to that thing since
Yeah,
it's
I'll go back to the two of you. See?
Y'all tag out. Alright, I'm out. You're in.
Okay, well, he said something about the bells had rung, and that's why he's back. He refused to elaborate on
while he was here, he referenced being from a past age. He said that little like all that fire stuff on his chest represents his order. He refused to elaborate on that, and he doesn't know what a museum is.
Well,
And also,
You
let's
also
see.
failed to roll insight.
I do also want to kind of give you this notion. Why the hell would he tell you any of that?
I mean, you did just go over there and start questioning him without, like, trying to, like, explain anything, or just... You just jump right into it.
and she turns invisible again.
Oh my god. Well, I guess it's my turn to talk to that man in armor, right?
Yeah, I think you'd do much better than what she did.
Alright. I just slowly just walk my way over, fixing my shirt and all, just walking over.
Straighten out the creases and wrinkles in the shirt.
What are you trying to pull on a fucking fashion show for this guy?
He's gotta look presentable, even if it's to an old motherfucker.
See, here's the thing though, he looks young.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello there, good sir.
Another stranger yet approaches once again.
Well, I'm gonna be real honest. You did just come out of a building that is not supposed to have anyone alive, and you just came out of it like as if you've been living there. You know, not
Why
the
is my
usual.
business everyone's concern all of a sudden?
Well, I can give you just a very simple thing of if someone was suddenly in your house that you never allowed in, wouldn't you also be concerned as to why the hell they're in your house?
Whenever I had a house, I had a stronghold, and thus no
Potato,
one was
potato,
allowed.
it's the same damn thing.
I still will do not see thine point. Speak plainly.
Alright, if an enemy had suddenly appeared in your
Enemy,
place,
where? And he just immediately just draws this greatsword.
I'ma just slowly sigh. You damn fucking idiot. I'm giving you a hypothetical, meaning it's not actually true. It's just an idea for thought, so that you can understand what I mean.
Fine. Get to your point.
Alright. So, when this enemy appears suddenly in your stronghold, you would be concerned as to how they got there. You would try to figure out how they got there, correct?
I suppose.
So, let's say the building you just came out of is a stronghold. And it's not actually a stronghold, but let's say it was. And every single person in this village just saw you come out of it when they know for a fact you never came here in the first place. No one here has ever seen you. That would cause for concern, wouldn't it?
Fine.
Right. So, the exact reason is why we're asking you these questions is because we want to know where you came from. Because let's be honest, emerging from a building that ain't supposed to have any living things is kind of suspicious.
And why are you here? You just hear a little bit.
What is the year of your lord?
2000
Oh my God, young man.
This is the 21st century.
Okay,
25th
I'm
century.
back.
Welcome back.
I pissed Jello off by accident.
Oh,
Why?
he and I started mock PvP just for shits and giggles,
You
and he found out he couldn't hit Erebos with his unarmored defense, staff of power, and braziers of defense.
Mm.
And then I reaction cast shield to give him like a 26 to his AC. It's like my subclass is already built for defense, and I legitimately got my magic items. So yeah, I'm back for now. It just
Yeah.
I couldn't continue.
Okay. Well,
So
Slayer's
we're
character is currently being introduced at the bar. Everybody's at the bar right now.
okay. I let's say Alistair was resting after taking his injection
Uh-huh.
with Aaron beside him. Is that fine by you, Rune?
That is completely fine with me. But I would end up saying you would end up catching small information about this armor-clad figure, just to let you know.
You would probably hear the buzz around the town that this guy has walked in, and
He would end up hearing it from one of his members, so...
he's currently at the bar. Because, of course.
And they have cell phones, you know. And
Upward Wars, you know.
Aaron, yeah, Aaron does have frickin' is still technically sheriff for the time being.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, somebody can call 911.
So, and I'm just wondering how Alistair would react because what he considers an eldritch being.
I'm gonna end up saying that's just no, so I'm just gonna...
Okay, I just need to ask that. But moving on.
No, I'm just mumbling to myself. I was about to roll something.
Is she pregnant? Anyways.
No! Arthur, for the love of God!
Yeah.
A 55. Yeah, she would end up calling Aaron about it.
You
Alex
still
would
have
end up
time.
calling Aaron about it, so yeah, you would still have time.
It's gonna take more than once.
Calm your fucking goddamn tits.
I am.
Goodness.
My goodness.
I am fine. All right. I am good. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, you'd hear Cypher like say, like, "It's the 21st century."
I come from the year 1785.
Holy. Yeah, like Cypher would walk over at that moment, so she stopped yelling. How did you get back here? Like, were you are you cursed or something to reincarnate?
Never to rest until I fulfill my pledge.
And what is that? And does the air quotes pledge?
I'm so curious. I'm a bit of a scholar. I love learning about ancient knowledge and history.
Like, cursed. And Froder finally comes out of the back room.
Oh,
And
I mean, yeah. No,
Alistair, oh, wait, you might have used the back door, didn't you?
Nobody told me to use the back door to cause less problems with my condition.
Oh, jump is going.
He had to go do something.
I'm only doing what you asked me to do. And he sniffs the air. And does he smell the cursed energy, which would be considered which could be almost considered eldritch. I would put it.
I love how we're calling it Eldritch, despite no one's supposed to know that this shit's happening still.
I think
It's just
Cypher's looking at this, and she sees that like burning symbol. Would she know about that symbol?
I mean-
religion or history about that.
The history.
History.
Can I roll Arcana then?
Yes.
That is a
Actually,
19 on my
it'd be
Arcana.
the same either way.
Wait, wrong character.
18 for history.
Sorry, I literally was on Erebos still.
That's alright.
Actually, no, they have had the same Arcana. A +4. Never mind. I guess it stands.
You know what? I rolled both of them. I got a 25 for religion and an 18 for history.
Well, Rune, is this the part where you want me to describe this?
Yes.
Okay. So you know for a fact it's not a part of any order known in history, but you do know that in fact it is a curse. It is a curse of Revenant, which basically means that he is a walking Revenant.
Fascinating.
Has
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask. Does this fall under hunter territory? It's just for the pure fact of undead, technically.
Yes.
With that, and that's what I get from the Arcana. Then.
Mm-hmm.
With that, fire and ice begin to dance around Alistair's hand. Not summoning his gun just yet, but he's on edge. Sorry, Slayer.
No, it'd be the opposite for Cypher.
Cypher, do you touch the Draxon's chest?
Say what?
No, I'm asking, do you touch his chest?
Oh, does she touch his chest?
Yes.
She's a curious little fucker. You know, I'm gonna roll a d4. Odd she does, even she doesn't. Evens. Nope, she doesn't.
Hey, and just like that, we hit the mute button.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no, she doesn't touch it, but she does try to get closer to look at it.
As you get closer and you're looking at it, you see him take his hand, and you just see him stick his hand in that hole.
Jeez. Oh.
Like it's commentary, play on mute.
But nothing comes out of it when he pulls out. Deity.
So, you're a revenant. She would say that kind of lowly, like not loud enough for everyone, but you're a cursed soul, cursed to continue coming back, but why? What happened? Usually revenants don't keep coming back unless there's something they must finish, complete.
My taxes. A personal vendetta. For that is my curse. I am not allowed to rest.
So is it that you're hunting someone? That, I mean, How can you be sure that you can complete this quest this time? Things have changed since the 1700s.
A killer of mine in me lie dead, but thine heir still roam.
Here, you're trying to take out a lineage? I'm saying a lineage.
Both are correct.
Fascinating.
Wait, would you roll with your history check actually?
The history check was an 18. The religion was a 25, nat 20.
No, I asked for history. Okay, so you would know exactly who this is, because I did set the DC to like 15, because he would be kind of famous. So, you would know this as Sir Draxon, the Night Slayer. He was famous back in that time period, 780 to like 810, and he was known for wielding two greatswords into battle, maintaining the last stronghold, with England being the last one to fall, when the French decided to invade.
Wow. Okay.
He's a walking piece of history.
I think I had to do a book report on him. Jeez.
A book report, Jesus.
Alistair, standing a little bit further away, the image of his beast flickers on top of him as his eyes turn silver,
Ah.
just ready
Yeah.
to
Mm-hmm.
bring into action if one thing goes wrong.
And Cypher looks over her shoulder, sees him, and say, is he in a mood again? Is he about to? I hope he's not about to rut in here.
And with that, with Cypher saying that, he fully transforms into his werejackal form. Golden and black fur springing from his flesh as his snout, his nose and face merge together into a long snout, just dripping with saliva.
Oh boy, he's really in a mood.
Someone put a fucking chastity belt on that motherfucker.
No, this is not usually like this. Alistair? Alistair? Alex would end up like stepping from behind the counter, and she's gonna slowly approach Alistair.
Alistair keeps his eyes on the Revenant.
So, Mister, do you have is there a name you would like to go by?
I see that my titles no longer hold. So for now, Draxon shall be substantial.
Okay. Drexel. I think you're having an effect on the wear there. Either that or he's in heat again. I'm hard to tell.
I had plenty of those in my command. Suitable warriors. None more than that I give my respect to.
Alistair? Alistair?
What is the thing? Why is it in our town?
Is he seriously having a hissy fit over this guy?
Seems like it.
Alistair has its strong dislike for the undead living dead.
If I sought to wreak havoc, havoc would have been wrought.
I mean,
Well, I wouldn't say that. Times have changed.
he hasn't done anything. He has not drawn, well, except for when you said enemy, he drawn his sword, but he hasn't shown
And
any.
even then, like, there's no, worry at all.
I mean, he's been here, well, standing politely. No, no
Alex,
hostile, no.
do you think he's safe to be around?
Genuinely, I don't see a reason to even suspect him of anything.
I mean, he hasn't given a reason of not to. And I might add that you do have a half vampire that lives in this town that you don't have a problem with.
He can't kill you with that ground.
This is where I'm gonna end up saying that you're gonna have to ask about that. But
A half vampire? Excuse me?
Yeah, V? She's a vampire? The one we were just talking to a couple hours ago?
Y'all, I hate to do this, but this is where I gotta cut out my husband on for me.
it's alright.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
no problem. Have a good one.
You too.
When he hears when Alistair hears half vampire, he rubs his arm. And then up to
My
his neck.
God, you guys all have some serious goddamn trauma.
Alistair does shift back
Hey,
because Alex seems to be okay at the moment. And he was mainly concerned about Alex getting hurt.
and then when Arthur does say that, Cypher will look at Arthur and kind of like, he has reasons.
Look about the kid. Look about the kid.
I understand he has reasons, but my man, we don't even. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm looking at all of this, right? From the documents to the things I've been hearing to the things I've been seeing. Are we definitely sure that it is just vampires?
I mean, nothing is definite, and no, I don't believe it's just. There is an ancient magic at work in this town.
And then this man saying some sort of, I don't know what type of word is, the eldritch monster of some form. Is that even a thing?
Eldritch beings are a thing. They are.
Yes, and let me show you why. Alistair gritting through his teeth, which are lengthening. They're thinner than his wear form, as his eyes turn red, and he summons his pistol in his hand. After my pack died, and my family was turned to ghouls, I had to put them down again. A few months later, I made a pact with an eldritch being to put down undead and other horrors that plagued my pack in town.
Now I'm just gonna simply ask you this, now that apparently these things exist. You do realize that what you've just told me pretty much answers the majority of the fucking questions I've had as to why people are teleporting, how people are ending up stuck here, and all. There's a goddamn cult in this goddamn town causing shit, and people are getting brought here against their will.
I
Have
mean,
y'all been this goddamn stupid from the damn beginning? Why you make a deal with one of those damn things?
Again, my grandfather. He just trails off with that.
Who's your grandfather? Ooh, my
I mean,
guy.
Arthur.
You do realize that what people are dying right now is the fault of you idiots accepting deals with these damn things. Most likely, the reason I was brought here because of the little kid is because he's being brought here from goddamn cult activity.
No, he's not.
Do
If
you
you
have
got the
any proof
dad,
otherwise? Do you have any
Bring-
other proof otherwise to explain why 50 people have been getting teleported and they're missing without a trace?
you dumbass. Did you
I'm the
not
dumbass.
call his? Did you not
I'm
call
the
his
dumbass.
father? Did you not call his father? I gave you the number. He would explain everything to you.
You do realize that even if I call him and he explains, the fact that there is an eldritch entity already signifies that whatever he can say won't mean shit. Because, sure, let's say this is happening because every now and then, magic surge or some shit, he's being teleported here consistently. If this was supposed to be some random thing that happens every now and then, he wouldn't go to the same exact place every time.
Again,
You
his
don't
sister.
find that suspicious at all.
Again, he teleports to wherever his sister is, and he
And don't
said,
you question why it's always here, why it's only his sister? The fact that his sister's here always and no one questions it?
"What
That
the
wasn't
fuck?"
me. I didn't do it. Nope.
Alistair, Alistair responds with this, "Grandfather." He just says it out loud. "Grandfather, just for the love of, just please show yourself. Explain." Just do me this one favor, and then you can tell me your price later.
This is going to determine if this person does or does not show up. I'm gonna roll 1d100.
Mm-hmm.
Me llama la atención fue el reina. Imagina. No, es Leo.
What have I done?
The suspense.
Son, le dice son.
The suspense.
What have I done? Where boy gets frustrated. Where boy tries
Be
to reach.
be patient.
Alright, and while we're waiting for that,
Alrighty.
No creo que es homofóbico.
Cassandra, you know you suck, right? Suck at reporting. Just want to put that out there.
Hmm?
Jumps here. He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
That's because Cassandra is invisible, curled up in a corner.
Yeah.
That's her job.
Yeah, Cyber just says that just out loud where she knows she can hear. She doesn't know where she's at. She hasn't left yet because no doors or windows have opened up. She hasn't heard any stumbling or falling. So
Okay. Suspense. Killing me.
So
Yeah.
this is going to be a bit of a dipshit going on here. So, Alistair,
Yes.
the moment you end up saying that, you feel a hand a bit bigger, a little bit bigger,
just a little bit.
pretty much appear right on top of your head. Fur, black, and gold. And that familiar smell. Wafts back to your senses for a little bit. All of you that are seeing this full display, you see a humanoid were jackal standing behind him, roughly the same height, but a little slightly taller. He has tribal markings across his chest, but he is wearing a suit, a black and gray suit with a golden tie. Right on top of his tie is a familiar sigil that Alistar would recognize for a little bit if he were to turn around.
He does so slowly.
And
Hey, that's the guy we were chasing after the other day.
And he has a golden cane on his other hand, and his golden silverish eyes just brighten up a little bit. He just stares at all of you for a little bit.
Hey, except he wasn't in the fancy duds. Cleans up nice though. Gotta admit.
Memories start rushing through Alistair. He remembers his grandfather vaguely through memories that have since been faded from trauma and many nights of just delving into his work.
The person standing before all of you is the late grandfather of the Werejackal Pack, the Enfador Drexel, the first Hex Gun Warlock.
I'm gonna need you to write that name down, please and thank you. Post that name. You think you might need to add a second a notes channel for the Blood Moon for when you have to like put names and stuff. So
I will be doing that later.
okay.
Yeah, I meant to putting it in the chat.
All right, thank you.
It's just
Appreciate it.
Alistair just starts tearing up as his gun appears in his hand, almost on its own volition. and just begins to instantly freeze and burn simultaneously along
So
its barrel.
would we know who this is, or do we need to make a check?
Um,
Uh,
and Fredder knows. I mean, not Aunt Fredder, but yeah.
I mean,
Alistair would know, but for the
right.
rest of it, you guys wouldn't really know who this is.
I mean,
So you would end up
Cypher did.
having to ask either Alex or Alistair.
I mean, Cypher did talk to Willow about it, and she did tell her about it when she described who that was.
Willow did end up telling you that she this is the first time of her ever hearing about that, so she wouldn't really know.
Mm.
So
What are people?
Aunt Fendel.
Yeah, that force says so. Is that his grandfather? Because the other day he called him grandson.
And practice blocking snake engines.
Yes, that's my
You're just
grandfather.
asking this generally out loud.
And Alistair speaks up. Yes, this is my grandfather.
Well,
My mother's father, to be exact. My mother was also a hex gun.
what? Why was he running the other day?
Eldritch beings do have rules they need to follow by, just like any deity.
What? Were you not allowed to see him the other day, but now you can?
It's just I've smelled him from time to time, but it's always been vaguely. If you have questions, ask him. Feel free. But
No?
just let it know this comes with a price.
Well, Mr. Private Eye, you have questions for the Eldritch being?
I got none. This is just stupid. This it's just been a complete waste of time.
I mean, you want to know. You have the
Should.
chance to ask from an Eldritch being themselves.
If you want, since you've been around, you might have your answers. And I will be the one to pay the price, not you. So take it.
I'm not answering to a being that can warp reality. I'm not. I'm not a fucking idiot.
And for Alistair turns. Then allow me to say, why? Why are people teleporting? Yes, all
You
the
do
time.
realize these things are not bound with truth. You do realize that, right? They can lie whenever the hell they want. They are not bound by that.
Well, of course.
But I know what my grandfather was and who he is.
You even sure that's actually your grandfather?
Deep in my soul, I do.
You know who he was, but that doesn't mean who he was is who he is now.
Do you have any better options? I'm
Yeah,
taking my
not
chance.
listening to this damn thing.
I'm taking my chances.
I'm not. People are missing, people are dying, and we're trying to trust something that can lie whenever the hell it wants. Clearly has a reason to give you anything you want. You're doing whatever it wants you to do.
no,
Without even
I'm not.
knowing.
Huh, he speaks.
I don't find any reason to believe anything it's gonna say.
And
I have
further,
no reason to trust it. No proof for me to trust this thing. If you're supposed to be the, and does the air quotes, walking proof, it's the worst fucking proof I can ever have.
Alistair repeats his question. Why are people teleporting here? And why are they going missing?
Such a stupid thing of asking the damn thing that can lie about everything. This damn
If you can
question.
show us truth.
I
You do
mean,
realize I can show you anything they want, right?
And
What
for
part of
others,
reality warping did you not understand?
Alistair is taking, like, has a bit of a ping of doubt in his mind, but this is the closest thing he has to answers, so he's willing to take it. As he just firmly looks into Hansford Fender's eyes. Take it away, DM.
Cassandra, you might want to get over here and record this. It's an eldritch being. Sorry, I just wanted to get that out there.
And there he goes. Again. Alright.
He's like, nope, I ain't doing none of this.
This would be a fucking scoop and a half to see and write
But, like,
about.
he is not, for somebody trying to play a reporter, he is just missing every opportunity.
I understand why Arthur is being skeptical, and
Right?
I love that. That's in character. But this is
Yeah.
also in character for a warlock to do.
Yeah, no, like,
Like a patron. Everyone's in character right now.
Can
everybody's
I say something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Please.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
This place, this sacrilege, this old burial ground, it is meant to serve as a feeding ground of the old clan members of the vampires.
Okay. I was told that there was vampires, that a deal was struck between them a long time ago, so that they would stop hunting, so feeding freely.
There's more to that.
And explain it to us. Was it not?
Each
What?
your head.
Well, no. She was just going to say, wasn't it your clan who first bargained with them after being in a conflict with them?
I was the one that made it. Because I was only doing it to protect my family.
Reasonable. And then what happened? God damn it, they were shooting fireworks.
The reason how the accident has happened because the deal, the bargain was struck on the Proving grounds. The grounds of the right of a warrior. The right of the hex gun.
The right of the hex. The right of the war. Piper's writing this stuff down.
Question out of character. Has Alistair gone through this right?
No. This is the first time of you ever hearing this.
So, and Alistair's not a true hex gun, then is
The assuming that these rights stopped at some point since they're not being followed nowadays. So what happened?
We end up coming across an item. A coffin.
Coffin?
Stone coffin imbued with ruby crystals knitted across from it.
A stone coffin with ruby crystals. And what significance is this coffin? Was it one of the vampire lord's coffins?
An Eldritch god.
Oh, that's much worse than a vampire lord. Well, why would there be a coffin for an eldritch god?
Roll insight.
And Fred is going to ask, is the right still available to
21.
after this?
Cypher, the moment you end up saying that, he had a slight look of hesitancy before his face would end up going back to that neutral expression.
So, are you not going to tell us what this coffin for an eldritch god is for? Why would an eldritch god need a coffin? It's important, especially if it's dealing with these disappearances.
Stealing the physical form was a story from my childhood that many warlocks died for that.
No, there's something he wants to say, but he's not telling.
I can't force him to do anything. I get my power from him. Leave him alone.
I'm just, I can't. I'm nowhere near being able to force him either. I'm just saying he's holding back something that could help us figure out what's going on.
Gee, it's not like I said these things can lie whenever the fuck they want.
Yes. We get your skepticism. Thank you.
Grandfather, if you're not willing to tell stories, then tell me how to do the right.
He's just gonna tell you what they want you to do.
It's all I have to go on.
Which
And
is
if
a
it involves,
horrible thing.
if it involves killing vampires, and potentially putting down
a, a stronger evil. I'm willing to take my chances.
You know, I just had this thought. Right? I just had this thought, right? Now that I know that Eldritch entities and stuff like this are out here, how can't we just think about the fact that potentially vampires were sent to kill your family
Everything's a
by these
possibility.
things?
It's
Granting
anything's a
that
possibility.
thing the perfect opportunity to be able to grant you, and as air quotes, powers, just so that you do its bidding.
I have nothing to lose.
It does beg the question, how did you become an eldritch being if you were not but, well, mortal at one point?
DM, you have a lot of questions.
Uh, I
Uh,
was banished because I made a deal with a vampire. An eldritch vampire.
Worse than a vampire lord, an eldritch vampire.
This makes it so much better.
Hmm. So, you made a deal with an eldritch vampire. Is that what the coffin was for?
No.
Then what does the coffin have to do with it?
I ended up choosing to banish myself in order to try to protect what's left of my family. But I end up perishing in the process of trying to destroy that coffin. And there was a rumor of a place far in the deep, where the cold, empty waters would end up meeting the cosmic skies. On the full blood moon, there was once a tale of a god looking for a way to be brought back to the world of the living. And his only requirement was that of searching for a powerful Eldian capable of channeling the life energy of the land, of the dead.
And when he says Eldian, Cypher head snaps up. What do you mean? Why an
You,
Eldian?
you don't mean the mayor?
She has been cursed of immortality, but in the reality, she is a component as a fecilage of the
So
god
she was
moon, Melgar.
Wait, you're telling me that's why she was cursed? So this god could try to use her?
sacrifice. And
Use
that
her?
would eventually, if I put piecing this together correctly, weeding this being is this god is weeding out visitors little by and townsfolk little by little in hopes Willow will surrender herself, no? In a vain attempt to save everyone.
And she would.
hand over fist she would. Most of us consider her our mother. She's taking all of us in, nurtured us, raised us, treated us like her own flesh and blood.
Is there a way to stop this?
We find the coffin, we destroy it. We get back to the bottom of the missing persons reports, follow all leads. He turns to Arthur. You know how to follow a lead, do you not?
Of course
We
I
solve
do.
we solve the cases one at a time, in hopes that brings us to our end goal.
So we
Before
need
the
to.
blood moon.
So, Rolo, ¿me vas a carrear hoy o qué?
Then
While we do keep tabs on the mayor herself. Follow any leads anywhere. It's
I
the
don't
best option
trust
we have.
you.
But would you prefer to spare the lives of innocents?
I would prefer to spare the lives of innocents without you next to me, knowing that thing's whispering into your ear.
listen. We don't. You can be skeptical. That's fine. But you can't deny that we still need to solve what's going on. That's why you're here. You want to know. So
Yeah, I need to solve what's going on. But now that I know there's a goddamn eldritch entity, I think I'd take my chances and get the hell out of here.
What is your name?
What is my name?
Yes.
You can ask Hector.
Arthur Watson.
Right plate, it's this.
Did you know your mother by chance?
Did I know my mother by chance? Yeah, I knew both of my parents.
They were there that day.
By the way, Rolo, ya pagué
Now,
la entrada para República Dominicana.
dun.
Es 30 pesos.
here's the thing. I'm not gonna believe you.
Dude, hasta
I'm not gonna fall for
I-
any
I just did it
temptation or
because I had
anything
the
you're
money.
trying to do. Because it don't make any lick of sense.
It's
Suddenly my family was here, and I'm supposed to believe that cuz?
no. Why would it be so hard to believe?
People
Why would it be so
travel.
hard to believe? I'm all the way from the southwest, and over here in fucking New Orleans.
Okay.
And I knew my family, and this type of thing don't sound like that.
Uh-huh.
And even
Right.
then, why am I gonna believe this thing?
As the man there was once a friend and the godfather of Aaron Thornton.
And
He is your uncle.
no, I ain't believing any of this. I'm not gonna listen to this damn thing.
Y si te soy 100% honesto, I just play my game. Porque I
Well,
go out of my way to play.
grandfather, I believe you've given us enough answers. But before you go, how does one go through the right of the hex gun? It could aid us.
What? What?
It's a price I'm willing to pay.
No need.
Bueno, para qué carajo me va a dar paso prenderme un first attack, like.
What do you mean no need?
I prefer not to see the little one that has been growing. Go through that.
Again,
A guante
Please.
or a jacket?
Just keeps going and going.
Yeah. It's like Alistair is begging at this point. Please, let me undertake it. Everything we love and hold dear is at stake. I've already lost mother and father. I've lost the entire pack.
Why doesn't
I've rebuilt.
sell the
I
goddamn
don't want to lose them all
They
again.
know there's people making the damn thing. Just make the jacket.
This is me doing the right thing for once in my life.
Se va a vender porque la gente le gusta ese jacket. It's kind of clean. I like the design.
I'm already damned for selling my soul to you. So, what is stopping me from undergoing this rite?
Myself.
Please.
I
If
don't
mother
know
meant,
why.
if mother, the pack meant anything to you, you would help me.
It don't mean shit to it.
I just finally bonded to my root. Please, I don't want to lose him all. I need to make sure he's safe. The little ones, a chance at a future.
I mean, would I like it?
The woman who raised me when my parents passed away. Give me a chance to save her too, please. Tell me how to undergo the rite. And will you pay any price for this?
Till 3 days' time. Travel down the river of the bayou.
Say that again in a regular voice, please.
In 3 days' time, down the river by the bayou.
Alright, I'll end up saying in like voice. I'm sorry. So within 3 days' time, travel down the river of the bayou.
Travel down the river of the bayou.
But once you make it past the trees, look up towards the sky and pray to the fallen blood moon.
Okay, that is exactly what I'll do then.
In
Better
3
now.
days. Wait, the blood moon is in 3 days.
Insane.
Alistair, what is your price for me summoning you?
He'll end up shaking his head no. It would be for the best that you don't.
You know he's going to. So.
That's the reason why. And with that, he'll end up leaning forward. And from the other hand, when he was holding up his golden cane, he'll end up placing it right on his neck, where he ended up first bitten as a child.
Oh, on Alistair?
Alistair. And
It's my favorite helmet.
as he does that, he'll end up whispering in a language that a lot of you would not understand. As Alistair, I would need you to make 3 separate saving throws.
Wisdom, charisma, what?
Wisdom, Constitution, and Strength.
That is a 2 on the wisdom. That's 6 on the wisdom. Constitution saving throw is a 10, and strength is a dirty 20.
You know what? I'm being nice, and I'm gonna do chrono shift and let you re-roll those first two.
Fucking chorus.
That is a 21 on the wisdom. And you said Constitution?
Constitution.
That is a 12.
That's better. And what was the last one? 30-20?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Dancing with the Devil, boys.
I mean, you can see Cypher. I'll tell you why. Because Cypher's concerned too, obviously, about Willow, and so she doesn't know what's going on, but she knows, and so her
Powers.
manipulation of time is kind of kicking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rune.
No me hagan eso de ella porque después me ponen presión.
I'm in danger.
Uh-oh.
As you feel yourself slowly start to burn up, feeling like you might have a fever or something going on within you, your entire forearm, down to your shoulder, up from your neck, running down all the way down towards your hand. Everybody else would end up seeing this, would end up seeing your veins slowly start to go black. You still keep your wits about you, but when it comes down to your con, you can feel the pain slowly start to come all the way throughout your body. Kind of feeling the effects of the venom that still hasn't been cured from within you, slowly being forced out of your body. But with the third wisdom save, not wisdom, strength save, you pretty much keep your strength up to trying to push yourself through this some sort of process that, again, you may not want to do again, as a corner of your vision, you would end up seeing him slowly step away from you, and all of you end up seeing this big crystal shape wasp ball of a vampire skull glowing with red, kind of just staring up at him.
No. No. I fucked around and I found out.
Mm.
Who would have thought?
Well, could have been worse.
But continue, Rune.
Now, sir, you do feel as if a weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Please mark down on your notes of that of the cleanse effect of being free from the vampire venom.
You have been healed.
Okay, you're the vampirism. Gotcha.
And as that happens, he will slowly start to step away, heading towards the front door of the tavern. But as he does so, he'll slowly morph from the appearance of a humanoid jackal.
Mm-hmm.
His body shape, his height, slowly shrinks down to the same height of that of Alistair's. But all you end up seeing the appearance of a 50 or 60-year-old man, well fit, with battle scars across his face, one faded gray eye, tan skin, and short black hair with buzz-setted military haircut.
Al diablo, Rolo, you te violaron.
He has a bit of a gruffy beard, but well kept. And as he almost about to leave out the door, he'll end up looking back towards you, Alistair. And as you end up looking at him for the first time, you get a flashback for a brief moment. A memory that you, for one, don't remember having. You remember seeing that exact face, looking down at you, being bundled up in a black furred blanket, clutching down on a thin leather necklace with a silver tooth hanging off of it. And you remember the exact words, that of grandson. For you do see him walk out of the door, fading into a waft of mist.
Alistair still reeling from pain, emotion. Completely loses himself. Just withdrawing into his own mind.
Yeah.
Safe to say Alistair passes out.
I played
Yeah.
Slayer.
But again, that memory that you end up remembering is still running through your mind as you end up passing out.
Slayer creo que porque llegué a clase.
Meanwhile, you have Cypher, who's kinda, you know, kind of went into a trance herself as her power activated. He snaps out of it, just stands up abruptly. I gotta get to her. And is running for the door.
Maybe wait for para la regional y después prendo.